Welcome you all to the Diamond Ennis podcast, and as you all know, I'm your favorite girl, Miss B. So today in the studio, I have some amazing people with me, and we're going to be discussing a very, very vital topic. Like I said, this is a show that brings you diverse conversations, and today we're going to be having a conversation with two amazing guests. I want you guys to meet them. I want them to do their introduction themselves because, I'm not so good at introduction. So I might just go and call their name wrongly, the way I always do, and somebody will start laughing at me. So please, lady, kindly introduce yourself.
All right. Thank you, Miss B, for giving me this platform.
Oh, my
I really
God.
appreciate
You're welcome.
So I'm Jida Rejoice, a Ghanaian, an old student of GH Media School,
Wow.
I'm from the Volta region of Ghana.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
Is it the cold area?
The one that leads to Togo.
Like I heard it's a very cold area. Like
Yeah,
that. It's very cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow, that's nice.
The beach and everything,
I'll visit the Volta region.
You have to come. We have so many places. We have Mountain Afaja. So that is the longest mountain in West Africa.
Oh my God, are you serious?
The whole of West Africa is here in Ghana. And it's in my region.
Okay.
So you have to come.
I see somebody's having some pride in our region. Please, let's meet you.
You have to come.
Thank you so much for coming, Cardi.
Thank you.
Please, let's meet you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me today, Miss B. I'm so glad. I really appreciate. Ephraim.
Ephraim.
Yes. The British pronunciation.
Ephraim.
Not Ephraim. The name is
Ephraim.
Yes.
That's what say you tell me because me, I get problem with pronunciation.
That is it. It's Ephraim. Because God being so good, I was supposed to be, that like California baby. I was born. It's rather unfortunate, but we know we good.
So are you saying
I'm a
that
Ghanaian?
you're not supposed to be a Ghanaian?
No,
or you're not supposed to be born in Africa?
It's a mixed fraction because
so does that mean you are planning to live as in Ghana?
I'm already gone. It's just that my body.
No,
it's just my body. It's my body because I have everything done. Like I live like I'm from that place. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do that.
That is
you
me.
have to be here.
I promise you before this show ends, you will lose your phone.
No.
Really?
He's not going anywhere. He's a Ghanaian.
Before the show will end,
it is in the spirit.
You will not find his, don't do that. Don't do that.
It's in the
It's
in the spirit, but we're good. But I'm
so
a
glad.
Ghanaian by birth.
Oh, nice.
I grew up here in Ghana.
Oh, that's amazing.
I schooled everything in Ghana. I just graduated from UPSA.
Oh, I'm so glad to have you here.
I did public relations in UPSA, so
okay.
we bag some sets.
You bag some sets. Well, not too much.
We just have to just polish up
My
because
people.
But that's your English.
Where
did you get it from? Like
I was born with it.
Born with it in this country. Yo.
You know what I mean? Like I was born with it. You know what I'm saying?
Go to meet them.
So thank you for having me today. I really appreciate it.
Oh my God. Oh, Ephraim, I'm so glad you're on set with us today.
Thank you so
and then
much.
I promise you guys, you're going to have an amazing time, even if we already know that the topic is very vital and sensitive.
Very sensitive.
Yeah, but we're gonna make it mild so that people out there we just get the message. Yeah. So today in our studio we're gonna be talking about sexual abuse and sexual exploitation in adults. Okay, because we have the sexual abuse in child.
Yes.
We have the sexual exploitation in child. We have the sexual abuse in adults and the sexual exploitation in adults. Yes. Okay, so now today we're going to be talking about the adult. Let's come with the adult first. Then next episode we will diversify and switch into the child. Okay. You get. Clear. So we know that a lot of things has been happening lately.
A lot.
Like sexual abuse is like one thing people really, really don't want to come out to talk about. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. A lot of people go through it even when they are not even
ready for it.
They're not even ready for it mentally. Their subconscious mind is not. It happens so fast that it breaks them into pieces.
And funny enough, it looks like it's normal.
That's the word.
That's the worst of it.
It looks like it's normal. Like
for the abuser, it looks like it's a normal thing for them to do it to people.
Yeah.
And now the victims they have just accepted it. Like, I don't have a choice.
I don't have a choice. Probably because sometimes might be because of a condition
involved. Yeah.
Okay.
It might be in terms of maybe an offer.
That's the person that wants
to do
that something for them.
Probably is taking an advantage of the fact that you guys have had a conversation, and then
so I want to give an example to make what he's saying understandable. So for instance, like maybe there are so many young girls out there that are trying to figure life for themselves. So I would use myself as an example.
Wow.
There was a time in my life that I needed help so bad. And then the only person that could help me, because of the help he's offering,
he
wants to take an advantage of that. Do you understand? Because me being the victim, I cannot say no.
He'll put you in a very tight situation.
Yes.
But why do men do that?
The only option you have is yes.
You have. Okay, for me to help you, you have to do this.
And imagine
fine, if I had known then, if I was in Christ then, maybe I would have rejected. But I was just desperate to whatever I wanted.
Because of how the situation was.
And then don't forget I was young too.
You were very young.
I was young.
You were vulnerable.
So I was so vulnerable. So, he took the advantage and then asked, and I couldn't say no. Like, things happened. And he helped me. If I had said no or, and one funny thing is when I stopped, he stopped.
Yes, it's like when
I don't understand. Okay, you cut off the sauce.
I cut off the sauce.
Yeah, let me expatiate.
Again.
It's not flowing.
Let me expatiate this thing to you.
So yeah,
it cut off because the very first time he brought the offer, she accepted. Yeah. She said yes. That yes, that's 3-letter words. Yes, it's like commitment.
Yeah.
It's like you've signed a contract whereby if you want something bigger than what you asked for, then what you're going to go through is going to be
another
times 2 of what you're going through.
But he does not understand that for her to have said yes, she had a reason to say yes. She was left with no option.
He's not thinking about
that.
He
doesn't think about it. So that is one thing about, let's say, abusers or those that just take chances of vulnerable people. They know that you are very vulnerable, so they know where to hit.
And he knows that particular thing you're asking for,
you
and it's
need
something
it so
that
bad.
is really urgent.
You know, so they just take advantage of the victims. Yeah.
And he'll give it to you. You can't stop it because you've already committed yourself. You've already signed the contract. Until he feels he's okay
done with you, or maybe
that is when he's gonna let you go.
Yeah.
Which is very bad.
So wait, is it like in this life, people cannot outrightly want to do something because of they feel like they are smart enough. They are smart enough. This person is good for me to invest in you. Must they? Can they? Okay, use them for business purposes. For instance, bring your brain.
Out of 10 people in Africa or 1%. Wherever, out of 10 people.
It's not even in Africa alone. I think in the world.
That's what I'm saying, but
worldwide.
Mostly Africa here looks like
it's heavier.
It's heavier
in Africa, right?
Because
it's
in
true.
This case,
I
in this case, out of 10, I'll be like 0.5. I can start
that's like nothing.
Because
it's so bad. It's bad like
you
that.
just want to do something for me, and then you're just using the opportunity, that advantage,
to take advantage of me or any other person.
Why won't you? Okay, if that's what you want, why won't you help me finish? Give me what I want when we are done.
You're even saying I don't want to say that you were in luck. That's not the right word to use because it was not a luck.
It wasn't a luck.
But now, do you know there are some people that they will still have sex with you, they will still abuse you sexually, whether by how should I put it? How should I use the English word? Whether you agree or you no agree, as the English is broken. Whether you agree or you no agree, they will still want to have their way with you. But guess what? They will not still render that help to you.
Yeah, it's true.
It's so painful that they will not render the help to you. They will still get what they want.
Oh, yes,
and then sometimes I ask myself some questions. I was like, do they ever think about how they feel?
No.
How they absorb these things mentally?
Not at all.
They don't really care. There is no abuser that cares about the victim. If you
and
care
they're also
about
human
me,
beings.
Yes, but they don't care.
Sometimes.
Don't you think there's a channel to this? I feel maybe the way they are being brought up.
That's what I was coming with. Some of them act like that because of an experience they have been through. And then one big mistake humans do make sometimes. We are all humans, we ain't perfect. But then one mistake we all do is we make the innocent ones carry the sins of the one who just left.
Yeah, and it happens mostly in relationships.
You did me bad. Okay, this person did me bad. I felt so bad. So now it looks like anybody coming forward to me
is with that mentality.
Has that mentality, and it's very common these days because you can't just stand up, grow up, meet your opposite sex. You guys get talking, then all of a sudden you just be wicked. Like, first of all, I always say this one thing I work with my life. What you do to me, I wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't do it to you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because
that's how life is.
I know how it feels like. So I wouldn't try to put you in that situation because if it is me, I can't handle it. Maybe if I might be able to handle it this way, it is going to take you quite some time to handle it. And anyone who comes close to you gets affected.
Now my thing is, it is like
others to have this issue from birth as a result of broken homes.
I accept. It happens.
His mom.
But you can choose to do better.
Yeah.
You can choose to rewrite your own story. You can choose
It takes someone with a very strong, tolerant heart to do that. Because at a younger age, you're seeing your mom coming home with different men. Doesn't have respect for your dad. Like, your dad says something, your mom like, excuse me, who do you think you are? I'm the one who's been fit. That kind of talks. He might be very young, or she might be very young, but what she is hearing at that particular moment would reflect to her when she's growing. At that particular age, she would just see it, okay, dad is doing this, mom is doing this. But when she's growing up, as she's going to school, she's being educated, and then she gets to realize that this thing they are saying, this thing I was being taught in school, looks like something similar to what's going on in my house. So as they grow up, they get to develop that hatred for women.
Yeah.
And then the opposite too for men.
Yeah, I know. But like, I'm not going to dispute what you say, but I personally feel that whether it's your background, whether it's how you're being brought up or where you're being brought up, you can choose to live the life you want. You can choose to live right. You already saw that your father is abusing your mother. There are men that abuse women in marriages.
Exactly.
Yeah. They rape them in marriages. Yes. A husband rapes his wife in marriages. There are men that abuse women in relationship.
Yes.
Sexually. So now let's talk about the growing up on is like talking about the child own. So now I think you're putting the kid and the adult together, but it's okay. Because
it's a stage.
I know it's a stage. It starts from the child.
Yes, to the adult.
Yeah, because it's like a baby that is going through a process of growth.
Yes.
You learn whatever thing you learn mentally, it absorbs, it stays in your head. But I figure that if you've grown to an extent where you should choose what you want to do. Okay. You should choose to reform your knowledge.
You
should choose to learn better. You will see if these people choose that There's no essence of abusing somebody. There's no essence of, why can't I just tell you that, oh, baby girl, I like you.
Yeah.
You like me, I like you. Let's have sex.
Yeah.
You know.
If I say no, nobody's going to die.
Yeah. You know, Miss B, one thing too is this. You know, sometimes people have to, we need a lot of, like, we need therapy. We need our parents to be free enough
For you
us
people to
talk
relate to them.
To relate to them. And that is so scarce in Africa here. You know, even
Especially
your
you
parents,
as an adult.
Yes. Your parents are like, they don't give you the chance to, you know, they have to allow their kids, you know.
I should be able to open up and tell you anything.
My mom should be my best friend. Like, my dad should be my best friend.
I shouldn't be able to keep anything from you.
But in Africa, it's not there
You know,
at all.
you know, one thing.
So there's
about,
no parent relationship.
Shape, yes.
The
And
communication
that too,
is not good.
That too is affecting them. Because imagine I'm going through that, maybe seeing people, maybe someone is trying to force me to do something with me. As a child, my mom told me if you have sex, you will get pregnant. And even say scary things to me about it. She doesn't make me feel like, oh, this is the truth. Like,
bring it out.
Bring it out. Like, see me to be somebody you can trust, you know. In Africa, it is so scarce. And resulting to some things, some people keep a lot
Mm.
to themselves. So they go and tell the wrong people, that is friends.
And then you think that those people,
they love you, but they don't. So they'll be like, okay. Before we continue.
This is getting
So
really
you see,
interesting.
the friends will tell you that, just go and do it now. You know that man has money. He'll give you money. You know what we've been doing. You know.
Do you know that?
That is
do you
when
know that I
peer
went
pressure
through that
comes in.
thing?
You know.
That is
I went
when-
through that
So-
same friend thing.
That is when peer
Years
pressure.
ago.
That
Peer
is when
pressure.
the
Peer pressure comes in.
And then she feels like, these are my people, they listen to me, so let us all go in it. Then, and you know, they get addicted and can't stop. Some of them can't stop.
And from sex, you know, from the sexual abuse, it becomes a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not like some people will be like, okay, this is how the world works. You need this. You have to use this to get this.
Yes.
Okay, let's balance the equation.
Give
Then
me
I'll use this to
I
make
give-
money.
Yeah, give me this, I give you that.
Give you this, I give you this.
Yeah.
Because honestly, from the sexual abuse, most of those people that choose to just give up and give in is because they have gone through sexual abuse or sexual exploitation, where somebody will tell you that, I love this, your clothes. You're telling me that, oh, you love my clothes. Oh, nice, you love it. Okay. Now, me, I'm telling you that, oh, now you told me you love my clothes. I'm not having a problem with you loving me. Look at what I just told you.
Yeah.
You told me, tell me.
I like your clothes.
Oh, thank you so much. Now I'm telling you, oh, I like this your hair. Oh. Can I borrow it? And they will tell me, you don't they use your leg, they look me. Maybe you don't they say, you want to borrow it. You know, now I scratch your back, I scratch my back. I just told you I loved your clothes. And is it not okay for you to just tell me you want to run a bit? Okay, let's put in a business platform where you know say, okay, I need this hair. Oh, madam, if you want me to borrow you the hair, you go pay 5,000 naira in naira. I'm in Nigeria. Or you go say you go pay 1,000 cedis.
Yeah.
We don't say you they run business. You want make money. I want use this thing, get this thing. But which one you say you want to exploit me sexually? I want this way. They tell me say, I'm talking about it generally, be it a male or a female. Like it's so wrong. Like it's so wrong. It's so painful. It's so painful when I see these things, when I see people go through these things, I'll be like, what kind of world are we living in? Now is people accept it as
So, you know, sometimes
style of living.
Sometimes some people don't intend to like help you out of like sex or anything. But you know, it's just like the how the society is of late. They be like bamboo they chop.
Monkey
my monkey they walk, bamboo they chop.
Yeah.
So you see, even of late, any person with a good intention that really wants to help you will be like, imagine this lady or imagine this guy telling, okay, so he's just, he has never done something like, you know, they'll be like, if I tell my friends like I'll feel stupid or like they'll be like, I'm spending my money unnecessarily. So he feels like to help, he also has to take advantage of the lady or the guy. But I think it shouldn't be like that. If you want to do good, just do good out of goodwill.
Exactly.
And expect nothing.
I'm sorry to cut you short.
Yeah.
Guys, we're going to go on a very short commercial break. We'll be back in a minute, please. Welcome back, guys. So we've been talking about sexual abuse and sexual exploitations, and we've been talking about how people can get exploited sexually and they can get abused sexually through the influence of friends. You know, the kind of circle you keep matters
Social
a lot.
media.
You can decide that, oh, you don't want to do it, but when you come back to your house or your hostel or anything and you tell you
one or two
hey,
things, you see one or two things
before you even think about it, as you're telling your friend,
she's already showing you some few coins, you know.
now why you they do yourself,
You know,
madam? Do you not understand?
At that particular moment when you get to the hostel and then you asking for something, they'll tell you, hey, hello, use what you have to get what you want.
Because that's what we are all doing, and you want to be holy.
And
holy
it's
for what?
crazy because when
Yes.
you go to bed, it reflects in your brain, in your dreams. You just be like, oh God. Anyways, because I have seen some faces. You know, sometimes I didn't do psychology, but then I feel like my psychology is natural. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
We just have it.
We just have it.
I feel it's natural because when I look at you, I see your face. If there's something wrong with you, I can tell.
But some people know how to buckle things in.
You no matter
I know how to
you-
buckle things
you try your best to do it, but no matter how it is, even if you are matured enough to hide it,
Ephraim,
something,
I know.
someone who knows you very well
Except someone that knows me very
will
well.
just get to know that
Except someone that
But
knows me
people
very
know
well.
how
there's
to hide their
there's a
feelings,
comma. No matter what it is, there's a comma
See,
somewhere.
no, if-
people know how to hide their
I know.
feelings. That is why sometimes, even as a child being
That is why it is
exploited
hard to
and
find
then taking advantage of,
the right
you don't
word.
have the courage to like tell your parents.
Because
you just keep it in.
you've been
and be
threatened.
absorbing it all this year.
You don't.
You've been threatened.
That's because of the relationship. The kind of relationship you're having with your parents as an adult. It's not good. It is not sweet. It is not. It doesn't have bond.
But
it is not
they
tight.
still hide it in without their parents noticing.
That's because their parents, they don't have good communication
With their kids.
Yes, they don't have good communication relationship with their parents.
Yeah.
Probably-
where the kids can.
Freely speak about anything to them.
You know, I'll use myself as an example. Me and my mom are like someone and his girlfriend.
Peas and carrots.
So,
That's nice.
you know,
That's
this
nice.
Africa here, some people will be like, you're a mommy's boy.
Yeah.
I love it. I love my mom.
Oh, shout out to your mom.
Shout
She's
out
an
to my
amazing
mom,
woman.
You know
then.
what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I can do anything you want. Yes, we're cool. We live, you know, but when it comes to my mom,
So you can openly talk to your mom.
Yeah.
You
if
tell
I-
her everything.
everything
That's some grace and a
talk,
privilege,
we
know.
talk, you know, be like, when I go to her, it's not like, mommy, no. I'll be like,
Normal gisting.
baby girl, come. Anytime I have gist for her, I'll be like, sweet sister, come. You know, we have something to talk. I'll be like, you see this babe. I go find one kind fine babe.
Oh.
But that baby, she be like, yeah, don't worry. You talk to her, continue. Just lie low. Just
She gonna give you code, sir.
She tell me
She
to-
gonna give you code.
She told me to
Say me lie low.
take it cool.
Take
Then
it cool, bro.
She
Don't
told
rush
me,
it.
She told me one or two things my dad used to do, you know.
The way you use and catch
He
her.
said like,
Oh.
see your dad. You see your dad. He's very. I know you know, and it's like we talk. We don't know.
But that's the thing.
We fight. Oh, we have arguments. It's normal. We quarrel, but after the quarrel, it's like, Charlie, say your boy, I just guys. So we have that conversation. So she advises me, and the way she when I'm telling her something, like, Mom, this is what I'm doing, or she has seen I'm doing this, she wouldn't scold you and be like, stop it, don't do this. She'll tell you, okay, it is not good.
Okay, she scolds you in a very relatable
she'll tell you,
way.
you've already started. I'm not saying you should continue, but try and stop it. So as time goes on, she'll be monitoring you.
But that's actually very cool.
It's not.
That's a very
she's
cool
not
relationship.
doing it
That
like
sounds so sweet.
she's gonna restrict you. Don't go here. No, go. If you go and you're back and then you've done the same mistake.
Ephraim, you they enjoy.
And you know, Miss B, funny enough, most in Africa here, most of us were not brought up by our real parents. So
were you?
Yeah, no, I wasn't brought up by my parents.
Oh wow, okay.
So the thing is, you are here growing up maybe with your aunt, with your grandmom, and then how do you expect me to tell them that? They don't even, they don't even make you feel like you have a mother, you know. They don't give you the treatment they are supposed to give you.
That experience.
Do you understand? You can see the difference between some of your aunties and relatives treating their own kids some kind of way and then you some kind of way. So in Africa,
and it will be very obvious that
it's
you are
so
not their
obvious.
child.
Yes. So me, how do you expect me to go ahead and tell you?
It is really traumatizing.
Yeah. So
How did you go through all this? Like,
yeah, it was just God. The only good thing, the good thing about it is that I was brought up by the house of God. So even as I was growing, even going astray, I still know that God got me.
Yeah.
So there are certain things that even if I'm doing, I know that God, I just
you just need
your
to trace
direction.
yourself
Yes,
back to him.
the root.
But that doesn't mean that you don't believe in him. You
No.
never stop believing in God.
No.
I love that.
So
I love
me,
that.
one
Believe
thing
in
I would
God.
tell most of the people experiencing this, that they cannot talk about it to their parents or to their guardians, what I would tell them is that they should talk to God.
But do you know the truth of the matter is, I won't lie to you.
Yeah.
That was what I went through. The only person, everybody have or has, which one is correct? Have or has?
Everybody has.
Has.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone you want to choose have or has.
Yeah.
Everybody gets their way where they say they relate to God. Everybody gets the way where they say they talk to God. You see me, I don't have to go into a very kaboshin, like very intercessory prayer, like to talk to God. I can just sit and I'm talking to God.
Yes.
Like the way I'm talking to you guys now, I talk to God like that, but I'm talking alone. I'm hearing myself talk. When I went through this whole thing years ago, there's nobody to talk to, because at the end of the day, I want to talk to A, but A is going to tell me that, Madam, you're beautiful. You're wasting your beauty. Why you they fuck up? Why they do yourself? Man want squash you, give you the. Do you understand? Then you be not telling yourself that is it that is me that is it me that is having a problem? To a point that one time somebody wanted to assist me one time. Like, hey.
It's crazy, bro.
The guy was trying. Oh, not guy. I just don't call him a guy. The man. The man is not for him. The man. He doesn't deserve the man. He's the man. He was trying to abuse me sexually. I escaped the first time. I went to the people I so called my friends. Went to them, panicky, talking, and say, now what will they tell you, madam? See, be consider your man yarn you thing. Make I yarn you. If you agree for this man, go they force you. Everything will go smooth. You go even get money for him. I will get rap. Are you listening to me? Did you just? No, I'm like telling her. Are you listening to me? Did you just hear what I just said? I said, did you hear what I just told you now?
No.
They don't care about that. It's like
my guy is trying to. The person I was working for then years ago, I said he's trying to abuse me sexually.
He's trying to bench you.
And you're telling me that I did do myself.
it's like
they give me
one there.
But honestly, after she said that thing to me, when I went back to my room, I was trying to reflect.
It will be sounding like you'll be hearing it in the
I was
walls,
trying to reflect. I was like, wait,
in the walls.
what is happening? Is
So
it that
many voices.
it's me that is trying to act like I am too holy, or it's not everybody call it holy, right? Or is it me that is trying to act like I'm too conscious of myself, I'm too protective of myself, I'm too
I beg
decent of-
you. Release body.
The next day, not be joke. The next day, I release body, I go there. I go back. Guess what? As I reach office, my body change again. You can't look like say, inside my mind, I've already made up my mind that okay, when I go there, the next day I'll get his help, and then what does he want? Let me just give in. That's the sexual exploitation we're talking about. Let me just give in. When I got there, as I see the man again, the ginger just die. I just fall like this. I said, you know what, sir? Don't worry. I'll figure out myself. Figure what? Before I won't go, you lock the door. Man, now you cannot be toiling with my emotions. I'm telling you, yes. Why you gonna change why you gonna carry my frequency? They carry me, they go up, they carry me in the corner.
Wow.
I said, sir, I'm sorry, what did I do?
High frequency, bro. You're
Ephraim,
killing
you're not nice.
You're killing that dude.
No, sir, what did that? I said that I'm not interested again. Keep your money. I don't want it. He said, no, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Now, so I said, oh, guy, if you touch me, one person go die. I said, one person go die. Oh, guy, if you touch me, one person go like this.
Last.
You lock your door, you do. That's why. Naturally, I'm just stubborn.
Yeah.
I was not having. You cannot fight against a man. When you see guy, you go not say. Before I say I open. I say I use mine. That for my mind, I say God save me for this. If I just come up for this office, I will not even cross this place again. I just they use that strength and they use that face.
You
they
can
make
never
her look
be stronger than a man.
Except say you can be stronger than a man if you they do what man they do. You they gym. You they do boxing.
By then,
that time, who get that time to they do that one? Now they talk about 10, 15 years ago.
Wow.
Whether they see they try reach teenage man, they try clock 18.
Oh.
I was around 16 then. 15 years ago. I'm 30 now, so 15 years ago I'm around 15. Yeah. Then who get time to they think of Jimmy? They are trying to survive. Yeah. Do you understand? I don't know when I said that thing to him. I don't know what just reflected on my face that he saw. He just opened the door. He said, please go with your problem. Just go. That was what saved me. Because I was just very little thing. I'm talking about one incident out of many. As it was coming in at some point, I got tired.
Yes.
I was like, well, I cannot keep living like this. Yeah. Because everybody you need help from, they're in a position that they want to help people, they want to take something from you. Yeah. Is there very, very few persons out there? That's why I made a decision in my heart that I will freely help people when I'm comfortable enough to do it. I will freely help people. I would make sure that I get so engrossed in humanitarian services that people will not have to look for somebody to exploit them sexually before they get what they want. Young girls are going through this. Guys are also going through this. Guys, when they go through this thing, but now they know they like to talk.
You know,
because if they talk, and I go look like say
It's hard for a man to talk.
Yes, they know they like to talk.
You know, funny enough, most of these young men have sugar mummies just because of
they don't have a choice.
Yes, they don't have job.
It's an
like
offer
there's no job in the country. People are
table.
suffering. So what is in for me? They are ready to do anything. So
Ephraim
anybody
said
that
something.
has money.
Ephraim said it's an offer that is brought to him.
It has been brought. There's an offer. You're there. Maybe you go to a restaurant. You're having maybe a drink. You meet. You see there's one fine lady. You know,
woman
worthy enough, like she's cool. Some too come in disguise sometimes, but this ones are very nice, and this is very common in Nigeria,
right?
My country,
the country.
I
don't know.
If you're from Ghana, I reach there.
It's a long story.
Okay, in it. Okay,
You know,
let's
like,
continue with this.
We've been traveling.
We've been traveling. Okay.
We've been traveling straight.
I know, right? You have a lot of confession to make.
To make, oh.
But let me allow you.
talk,
You have to tell me what to say.
talk.
How did you in it?
It's
Get
all
it?
saying.
In it? Okay. So what happened with the lady?
So you're at the restaurant, you're eating,
You're just having fun. You're just chilling.
in your space. You know what I mean? Then they just come to your table. Hi. Some of them will just look for something around you to begin a conversation with.
Or they'll tell you you look good and you can be a model. Come and model for me.
You'll be like, "Oh,
Wow.
nice sneakers."
Oh yes, please.
You'll be like, "Oh,
Oh.
nice sneakers. Oh, I like your trousers. Oh, I like your shit. Oh, I like your this."
And you think
this.
they have good intentions.
I'm this. What's your name?
You are this.
I'm this.
I mean, you
You do an
Introduce
introduction
yourself.
and then
and
if you
she's
think
not
it's-
even gonna wait for you. She's like, "I'm modeling you. I'm Ephraim." Oh, okay. Where'd you come from? They're gonna ask you questions, thinking, "Oh, this is my jackpot. I just hit a jackpot." And you, as she's talking to you, she's having her car key. You know what I mean?
she gonna
Yeah.
flaunt and make the
You
scene.
see some.
And you as the
You
guy.
know.
You see
You
some
know.
fella.
And you as the guy. You don't
You
know
see,
even-
you see
Ayo.
some fella. You know.
So wait, have
Jesus.
you accepted any?
If I get the chance, I will not think twice.
Are you
I'm
serious?
sorry. Don't joke with me.
This one
So-
you are old, you know what you are doing. So
But
it's
now
not,
is your free will, right?
Yeah.
So it's your free will.
So they're gonna ask
But
you.
please not married women, no. Eh?
how would he know?
Eh?
He said no, he can't do that. In it.
No, that eye does not
In
give
it.
me that eye
You
does
know
not
what
give
we
me
mean?
a
You know
yes
what we
or
say?
a
You know
no.
what we say? Question for the girls.
Oh. Ephraim, you are already an adult now.
He is.
It's your choice.
He knows what he's doing.
If you want to flex with sugar mommy, that's your choice.
That's your
We're
choice.
still exploring.
But we are talking about a situation
Where-
where those people will take advantage
Advantage of
You
the
see
guy.
how
of the
being
guy.
nice she is. You
Yeah.
wouldn't have that idea that
Intentions.
She
this is
wants-
what it's going to
okay,
use me for.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were giving me the nice intro
No.
because you will fall for
You
it.
know, everything begins on a very soft.
Okay, you will not
note.
know that that's
If
what
she
wants
comes,
to do.
if she comes hard,
you will be scared.
you'll
Yeah.
be scared. So she's gonna be nice,
And
capture your.
capture you.
And
Your
you know, Miss
trust.
B,
She's
there are
she-
sometimes that someone will just keep buying you gifts, doing things for you.
You know-
Like he's not asking for anything yet, but before you say it, he just provides. Before you say it, she just provides. What are you doing for that person?
Because
to be
he's
doing
looking
that
for
to
the
you?
bigger one that you are.
Because
you
there
need.
is
He's planting a seed.
Yes, there is a day that he would come and ask for something, and if you can't even say no.
And then
The
he'll
women,
ask-
do they do that to the guys too?
Yes,
I think they do that more to the guys.
they will do it to you, and then when they are doing it to you, you wouldn't even think about it because
That is bad.
maybe you've asked her for some amount of money, or maybe she has promised to start up a business
For you.
She was if you don't mind, come to my house for lunch, or especially mostly they do it dinner. So when you go,
With a wine glass.
and
And some-
the kind of
some shots of
relationship she's
tequilas.
gonna build with you before it will get to that.
that
You
level.
Extent.
can't say no. You can't.
It's not about you not saying no. You can equally say no. It's your decision, right?
Mm-hmm,
But then the relationship,
I think I'm understanding the
building.
point is coming from.
the relationship she's building is.
You will not
leading
even
to-
see it that way.
Yes.
Mm.
Sometimes, Ephraim, sometimes you might not see it that way.
No.
You will just
I think he's saying that the relationship she will build
with
Will
with
not
you,
make
you
you
will not
the
make you
victim
see it
think.
that
Yes,
is
that
she's
is-
been sexually exploiting you.
That is why I'm
So-
saying that sometimes it's hard for you to say no because
And
you don't even see it as a bad thing.
They know,
Yes.
But it is
everyone
bad.
has this. Everyone has this idea that when a man is drunk or when a man is on alcohol, his demand for sex is high. So when you come, you're gonna serve you wine, either wine, red wine, alcoholic, or if the vibe you guys have is just hard liquor, then you go hard. But then if it is the normal, mutual,
The person wants you to just drink and feel.
you guys will just
calm
drink
and
after eating, and then you want to go. She's not gonna. Do you think she's gonna wear? She's not gonna wear something normal. She's gonna put on something hot, sexy. You know what I'm saying?
And then you will not.
Gosh.
Are you
Ephraim.
talking out of experience or something?
No, the way it's sounding, I think he has experienced
I'm
it.
explaining something to you.
Yes.
You're
explaining
explaining your
something.
experience.
I'm explaining something to you.
All right.
But how
Sure,
do
we
you
are
actually?
listening.
But my thing is, how do these guys come out of it?
Yeah.
You know-
Because honestly, with all the things we've been saying, we're talking about the experiences that people go through and the experiences that how they can get victimized. But the ones that are already in it, how do they come out from it?
you can
how do
only,
they break
you
out
can
from it?
only come out of it with a very difficult decision.
And the decision is for you to be independent
Every communication off,
with the abuser.
and yes, with the abuser, and change location.
Okay, but at the same time, you have to also go for therapy. You have to talk to somebody.
You have to
You have
talk
to
to
listen
someone
to-
who you can trust,
Yeah.
Well,
an adult you can trust.
And I feel
Who
like
has
you
an
should
experience
sometimes
in it?
open to your parents and your
that is, but
guidance.
that
Take it as
falls
if your
in.
parents are not living anymore.
But that falls in. No, for the people that their parents are living, that falls in when you have a good communication
With them.
with your parents. There are people that their parents are still alive. This
But then-
is not just centered on one side. There are people that they still have parents. There are people that they still have good relationship with their parents,
Yeah.
right? And there's some people that they don't have good relationship with their parents. But that doesn't mean that their parents are not good.
Yeah, it's true.
But they just need to be more closer to them
Confident to talk
and
to them.
and comfortable to talk to their parents. And the parents should not be too fast to judge, to react. They should be calm. They should listen more.
Yeah.
They should know how to look for a way to make them feel better.
That is
because
one
honestly,
problem with
but-
African parents.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. African parents will always be African parents because
But when you
everybody,
talk, they listen to.
Afri-
So just
almost
come
all
to them.
African parents go through.
The funny part
almost
is
all African child go through an African parent that is strict.
the funny part of it is, as they are scolding you after you've said whatever you want to say, when they go to their chambers, they think about it.
Yeah, they will.
They will think about it.
But
Okay.
then they forget their very first reaction to what you said or what you told them has
Okay.
already made you have different thoughts about them already. So even if they are coming next time and it's on a cool note to advise you, you wouldn't take it.
Okay, I think you would understand. It's gonna be more relatable when we diversify into the child.
Into the child.
So I don't
But
know,
then
but
the
I have to
adults-
end the episode here.
Yeah.
But until then, guys, I'm gonna see you
Uh-huh.
guys in the next episode, and I remain your favorite girl, Miss B. Thank you so much for watching this episode with me today. Bye.